In this video, we're going to talk about some of the selection stuff. Let's say we have 6 strand layers created, and right now each one of them are assigned with different color as seen here. We can toggle the shading mode between non-textured or textured mode. The very first thing I'd like to point out is if we select one of the strands, the layer UI will also highlight the layer associated with that strand. Selecting strands from different layers will now highlight the layers on the UI. This will give us the ability to see what the selection is in the layer. Let's say if we created layers for a character's front hair and we like to order them better on the layer UI. To do this, we can select the strands. The layers those strands are in will be highlighted. We can then utilize the push to top button to force the layers to the top of the list. This will also give us the ability to move them up and down the list together. Let's go back to non-textured mode. When we are in curve mode, selecting curves can sometimes cause confusion on which strands are actually being selected. There's a display option to help with this issue. Go to Menu, Scene Presets, then turn on Color Wire. Apply and save. And now when we select a strand curve, it will change the wireframe color, allowing us to know better which strands are currently being selected. We can also change the color to something more visible, like red. This is super helpful when we are working with hundreds of hair tubes or cards in scene, especially if we have textures on hair cards. I like to also point out something we use a lot while building our hair assets. We can actually click on the layer button on the layer UI to select all the strands in that layer. We can hold on Shift and click on a layer to grab all the strands and layers between them. Or hold on Control and click on layers to selectively grab the strands we like to edit. Now, on to isolating. By clicking middle mouse on a layer, we can isolate a layer and the strands in it. We can also isolate multiple layers by having them highlighted first and middle mouse clicking on them. Middle mouse clicking on the layer again to unisolate them. There's a small visual feature with isolation. If the isolation was done with middle mouse, the layer will be displayed in gray color. And if it was done with the isolation button on top, the layers will be displayed as a dull blue. Last but not least, I like to show you a small feature on the toggle button. During our workflow, we could have set display on top, hide, or template geometries on our strands.
What if we want to reset them?
We can actually just middle mouse click on the toggle button to do that, and all the strand visibility will be reset.